All right, so we've got something a little bit different today. For those who've been on the channel for a while or on my social media, you will hear me banging on about how important breed fulfillment is. Now, I'm at my local park where I usually walk Fraser, and what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you what I typically do with him when I am on a bit more of a structured walk. So you can have two different kind of walks. This will be just a decompression walk. Your dog just goes for a normal walk around, having a sniff off lead, just being a dog. But today, this is going to be one of these walks where we're going to get him working, we're going to get him playing with his toys, because again, I don't typically take toys out with him. If I'm wanting him to go for a walk, I'm wanting him to interact with the environment. I don't want him to be constantly just obsessed with a ball or a toy or whatever that might be. So today's going to be one of these ones where we go out, we're going to do some structure, he's going to do some retrieve work, some obedience, and I want you guys to come along with me so you can kind of see what I do and how you might actually start doing a few things with your own dog. So I'm going to get him out, we're going to get him to the toilet, and then we're going to get cracking. All right, so the first thing I tend to like to do with Fraser is just some very basic retrieve work. This is something I've been working with him for a long time. He's pretty good at it, but you will see that he's not that spot on. At the end of the day, he is a pet dog. I'm not looking for perfection. I'm looking for him to have fun and just work his little mind. With doing retrieve, you don't have to use a dummy. You can use a tennis ball, you can use a rabbit ball, you can use pretty much anything you want. All I'm looking for is for the dog to have some impulse control, for the dog to wait, and then for them to then go and retrieve it. I'm going to do a couple of little warm-ups with him, some nice easy ones, and then we're going to move on to something a little bit difficult where I'm going to start sending it into this tree line here, and maybe I'll do a few extras. We'll see how we get on. See how he does. You can see he's raring to go. Move this around. Yeah, he's pretty locked on. This is his favorite thing. So we'll get cracking on that. Okay, Fraser. Nope. Heel. Heel. Sit. Ah. Sit. Go back. Good boy. Does it come? Nice. Yeah. Drop. Good boy. Heel. Heel. Sit. Good boy. Go back. Good lad. Come on then. Good boy. Yep. Drop. Good. For everybody who knows Gundog work, they'll know that was probably one of the worst things you can do, just to drop the thing on the floor. But like I said, I'm not really that bothered. For me, he's having fun. I'm not expecting him to come straight back to my hands. I could tidy it up if I wanted to. Not really that bothered. It's not really on my priority list to do. He's enjoying it. He's pretty good at it. I'm going to see how good your emergency stop is for this one. So heel. Sit. Go back. Go back. Good boy. Drop. Good lad. Okay, so we've done a couple of little warm-ups there with him, and for him that's pretty easy. So now I'm going to make things a little bit more tricky. I'm going to start sending the dummy off into the tree line, and again, this is for him to start using his nose. For those of you who want to start doing this, just start by making sure that your dog enjoys a game of fetch, have a little bit of fun with them, and then you can bring a lead out and put your dog on a lead, and when you send that toy out after asking them for a sit, do a few little fake throws with them and see how steady they can be. If they lunge forward for the toy, just hold them back. Use your lead. Your lead is going to be your best friend throughout any kind of impulse control work. So moving on to this bit, we're going to just do exactly the same, except now it's going to go into there. I'm going to do a few where I'm going to throw it in. I'm going to go and do a few where I place it in, and we'll mix it up. Heel. Sit. Good. Oh, okay, that was close. Nearly got that stuck in the tree. Sit. Go back. I lost the dummy there. Good boy. Come here. Yep. Drop. Good. Let's do a better one. Maybe not so high. Heel. Heel. You see his heel's not the best. Come on. There's a good boy. Stay. Go back. Nice one. Good boy. Fraser, come. Drop. Nice. Stay. Now this one, again, further impulse control. Just asking him for a stay. I'm just going to take this toy. I'm just going to drag this through the grass here. Moving it around, moving it around. When he's not quite looking, pop that into there. He's not really seeing it land. He knows that it's in there somewhere. Good boy. Sit. All the way. Not a hover. Good boy. Go back. Ah, he's found it. Good boy. Yep. No, get it. Get it. Yep. Drop. Good boy. Getting a little silly there, aren't you? So, there's a little way you can make things harder by just putting it in there, getting your dog to wait, letting them go find it. It doesn't have to be high octane. Too many dogs get very, very excited through just playing fetch, essentially becoming a bit of adrenaline junkies. If you're just constantly playing fetch with your dog and that's the only thing that they enjoy, doing something like this is going to be pretty boring for them. In that respect, you may have to go on a bit of a toy ban, you may have to sort of deplete their ability to do the thing that they're enjoying so much, when really it's just, again, just conditioning an athlete. So the last little exercise I'm going to do in terms of retrieve work is a long memory. So a long memory, it's going to be a case of I'm going to walk him out, we're going to put the toy somewhere, and then we're going to walk him back. You'll see his heel is a bit sloppy when it comes to this, because he's pretty raring to go. So this is going to now start adding heel work, impulse control work, and again, that memory, that retrieve work. Fraser, heel. 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 Good. Stay. Heel. Where are you going? Heel. Good. Good. Heel. Sit. Go back. Good boy. Well done. Go on then. Oh, drop. Good. So, something that is a little bit more advanced there, getting the dog to remember exactly where that toy was. Again, as you saw, his heel is not amazing. I don't argue that, but he tries his best. Gets a little bit sloppy when he's excited and having lots of fun. So yeah, that's what I do in terms of retrieve work with Fraser. So as well as retrieval games, something Fraser really enjoys doing is obedience work paired with play. So I've got one of his balls on a string. If you've got a dog who's not really interested in like fetch and retrieval work, you know, maybe you've got a shepherd or something like that, and they absolutely love doing obedience and tug work, this is going to be the games for you. So this is going to be adding every little trick in the book that I know to his play. We're going to be playing a bit of fetch. If you've got a dog that tugs, use tug instead of fetch. So when I'm throwing the ball, you replace that with just playing tug with the dog. Okay, so I'm going to get his toy out, and this is going to light them up straight away. There we go. All right, let's get started. Middle, around, down, middle, Leave it. Get it. Good boy. Go on then. Get it. Yeah. Get it. Get it. Good boy. Fraser, come. Drop. Nice. Good boy. Heel. Good. Heel. Stay. Oh, we're going into it down, being fancy. Middle. Around. Heel. Good. Good. Stay. Plats. Get it. Whoa, clever boy. The main purpose of this kind of thing is just to have fun with your dog. Come here. Doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter if their obedience is a bit shit. It doesn't matter if they do things and you maybe have to, or if you have to say things a couple of times before you end up doing it. So long as you follow through with it, as long as you have fun, as long as the dog has fun. Doing silly little things like teaching them in a round, that was something I did just a few weeks ago. Just done it pretty much a couple of times a week. And it just gets better and snappier and quicker. The main thing I can say about dog training is to have fun. All right? Like, for my channel, for what I do, I work with an awful lot of reactive dogs. And yes, to a lot of people, this sort of thing, you know, you may say, oh, well, it's all well and good, your dog can do this, but mine can't. Your dog can. And it's all about teaching it. And a lot of the stuff I've shown today, you can go and find this on YouTube. Like, you literally can go and find this anywhere. There's nothing special about it. What matters though is remaining consistent. Now this goes for your reactive dogs, this goes for your non-reactive dogs. Any form of training, anything you do, is all based around consistency. If you're not consistent with what you're doing, saying, and following through, then your training's going to fall off. So that's typically what I would do with Fraser on a structured walk. Some retrieves, some obedience, and just having fun. It doesn't have to be all work, work, work. Training should be fun. He's had fun. I've been here for probably about 20 minutes, half an hour, if that. And he's physically tired. Like, Fraser, come here. Not when he's got the toy, but you know, yeah. He's panting. You can see that he's exhausted. He's been working his mind. He's been working his body. All of that is what comes into having a well-rounded dog. He's now going to go home and he's probably going to nap for the rest of the day, which is going to mean that I can get on with my admin work, probably editing this video and doing a bunch of other stuff. For those who've got dogs who are just wired to the moon, or you're going out and you're chucking a ball about 100 times, but your dog is still super energetic, it's because we're not working their mind enough. Work their brain, you're going to have a more happy, fulfilled and tired dog.